everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are learning types of function. In the previous video we learned the functions and how we initialize and create the function. So in this video we learn the types of functions. So basically the type of function are sufficient to write in the exams. So let's start now. The four types of function: no parameter and no return types. Second, with parameter but no return type. Third, no parameter but with return type. And fourth is with parameter and with return types. So let's start and learn one by one. So first type of function is no parameter and no return type. This is the simplest form. It just perform a specific task and does not communicate with the rest of the code. Means it only we understand that it only print some statement only and not do some work, and no take the parameters and no return anything. It simply print. How? So its type is, first thing is void. Void does not return anything. Second thing is syntax. Syntax is void message. Means when we initialize a function, so the return type should be void. Means the no parameter means the return type is nothing. Okay. But in the void, it takes some parameter also. But first we learn no parameter and no return type. So in the syntax void message, so first thing we take void, write the return type is void and no parameter will be here. Okay. So here what is the use case of no parameter and no return type is printing a welcome message or divider. Means we understand in this example, like when we initialize a function which name is display logo and it have no parameter, and simply when we call this function it simply print the this statement only, welcome to Java example. So basically this is the no parameter and no return type. So let's see in the VS Code, no parameter with no return type. So first we initialize a function public static void and we print is sent. Means print the statement. It not take any parameter, simply it print system.out.print ls hello. Simply it print this, and in the main function we call this print send function. Means simply, so the output is we compile this and simply it print hello one time only because we call one time hello. So basically this is the example of no parameter, no return type. Second is with parameter but no return type. Means it takes some parameter but it not return type. And in the void keyword, void never return anything. So when the data type is void, so it does not return anything. It is the compulsory thing. It, and if we try to return something, so it give error. So basically where the return type is void, it did not return anything. You give the function some data to work with, but it does not give anything back. Means it which is syntax is void great user, and it take a parameter which is string name. It take a parameter string name, but it's have no return type. Why? Because the here data type is void and void never return anything. This is important point. So use case is taking a user input and printing it or saving it to file. Like in this example, we initialize a function check even odd and it take integer number, one integer number, and it check if number divisible by 2, so print statement even, and else print statement odd. So it not return anything but it take the parameter. So basically this type is with parameter but no return type. Let's see in the VS Code with parameter but no return type. So as first we initialize a function static void even or odd. It take a parameter num and simply check the condition. If num divided by 2 equal 0, so simply print system.out.println even. Another side it print, else it prints, we say that it simply print odd, and we call in the main function simply even odd. जिसमें we pass the 5 and check the condition. Clear here and check the condition. What is the output? So output should be odd. because the 5 is odd number. So basically this is the second type of the function. Third is no parameter but with return type, means it not take any parameter but it returns something. How? The function does not need any input from you, but it process produce a result that you can store in a variable. Its keyword any data type, means the return type is integer, string, double, anything, because it returns something. And the syntax is integer get lucky number and return the 7. Okay, so use case is generating a random number or getting the current temperature. Use case is basically example. So in according this example, its the return type is double, means the data type is double, and the function name is get by value, and simply it return this. So basically it not take any parameter but return the double value, means return something. So basically this is the third type of function, which is no parameter but with return type. So let's see in the VS code, no parameter but return type. First we initialize the function public static integer square num. So no parameter but return type, it return simply 7. Here we simply write num only, simply num, and call the function num. But here we print this statement. So that is the important point. System.out.print. This statement we print simply and check what is the output. So simply the output is 7, because simply it return the 7 value. So we check java function dot java, simply it return 7. The last one is with parameter and with random return type. Sorry. So fourth is with parameter and with return type. The most powerful type, you give it data, it process the data and send a result back to you. Means you give the parameter and it returns some output also. So its keyword is any data type plus parameter, means the data type or return type is anything which returns something inside of void. Okay, and the parameter also anything type, integer, string, double, and its syntax is integer square integer, and means is its return type is integer, and its parameter also integer number, and it return the square of number. So use case is mathematical calculation, searching for a value in an array, or login validation. According this example, its return type is integer and it take two parameters, means we give two parameter a and b and check what number is greater than a or b, and according this it return the number. So basically this is the fourth type of function, which is with parameter and with return type. So let's see in the VS code with parameter with return types. First we initialize public static integer square num, and integer num, it is a parameter, and simply it return num multiplied by num. So basically we call square num with 5. So it returns simply what it return, its return is 25. We see the output, but one second, here the print the statement system dot out dot print. So simply it return 25. If we see the output, so output should be 25 because it is square, so output should be 25. So this is the fourth type of the function. Thank you everyone. If you like my video and understand the video, please subscribe and share the video and comment on the below. Thank you.